Hey Keith, it's Brooks. Got a question for you. The guys came back with a different idea. So we have these ridges. You can see me, I'm kind of blinking them on and off there. See if I can zoom in a little bit. We have these kind of three ridges that run through the property. And their thoughts were that if in between those ridges and even the bottom of those slopes, if we took and did some cuts, basically cut half the timber in the bottoms of those valleys and halfway, 2/3 of the way up the slopes of those ridges, that if we could move all the doe bedding effectively inside the valleys of those ridges and up the sides, we'd be able to approach from the road up top and the what do you call it, north and west of that last ridge here on a current road from that cedar swamp. But they don't want to dig too deep into it till we have kind of a guess if we can take these, basically these three kind of ridges that run through here, which create natural deer bedding, and put a checkerboard of clear cuts that would be super effective for bedding years 3 through 15. In a decade from now, we'd do everything else in those valleys. So that was prime when this stuff started wearing out. So take a peek at that. Let me know if you have any input on that, and then they're kind of gonna just hold off for a little bit until we have at least a guess on what might be able to work out that. The plan depends a little bit when I was talking to them, like this road access. You take this food plot here, you'd have to do boots in the ground to see if this bedding area to the south of it and this bedding area to the north of it are going to be affected by driving in or walking in a blind. Maybe we can pull it off, and we will if we have to do some hinge cuts or selected bedding. But I think we could really effectively move the deer inside of these three ridges, the doe groups inside these three ridges, give the bucks everything outside of it, get them cruising past it during the rut. We could really access this property from a bunch of different directions. So I'm going to send this off to you. Give me a little feedback on that. Let me know what you think.